What transpired between Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson? Well, as we all know, they had a short relationship that lasted 9 months, though many people weren't surprised when it ended. Rumors circulated that Kim was using Pete. So was Pete Davidson right when he said Kim was abusing him? And what was Kim Kardashian's response to every one of these accusations? Well, let's find out. But first, how about you boost us up by liking this video and subscribing? Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. Let's start at the beginning. How did these two initially connect? Kim and Pete met on the set of Saturday Night Live, where they even had a stage kiss in a sketch. Kim talked about kissing Pete on SNL during an interview with Not Skinny, But Not Fat. She claimed that she felt incredibly good after their kiss. She claimed that she hadn't kissed anyone else in 10 years. So perhaps she was stupid. Soon after, Kim and Pete started dating, and it appeared that things were getting serious in the following months. After their relationship became official, Pete grew close to Kim's children and even made a brief appearance on her Hulu series, The Kardashians. Since they started dating, Kim and Pete have tried to meet up, flying from New York to Los Angeles. However, it appears that it has become too much. Some people found it surprising that they split up because, according to their close friends, they were still infatuated with one another and sent love letters even though they were apart at the beginning of August 2022 when Pete was filming in Australia. According to a source who spoke to US Weekly, Kim and Pete FaceTime whenever their schedules coincide and send each other love notes while the other were sleeping. A source confirmed on Page 6 that Kim and Pete decided to part ways after dating for 9 months. According to the source, Pete is 28 and Kim is 41, so they are at very different points in their lives. Moreover, Pete is considered to be utterly impulsive and spontaneous, and he expects Kim to fly to New York or wherever he is at a moment's notice. However, because Kim is a single parent to 4 children, this is not as simple as it might seem. According to the sources, Kim has numerous obligations outside of being a mother, like her lead role in The Kardashians on Hulu or any of her businesses, like her most recent Skims line. She appeared to be completely worn out due to the relationship and other events in her life. And that's not all. The source added that her ex-husband Kanye West was a major source of stress. He hasn't been as prominent lately, but we all remember when Kanye publicly expressed his disapproval of the pairing for a while. According to The Insider, Kanye might have issues with the kids when Kim is with someone else. He can't help but try to divide and conquer. According to the source, Kim is a committed mother who always puts her children first. While Kim needs and wants harmony in her life and at home. The split generated a lot of buzz on social media. In response to the split, one user tweeted that Kim and Pete had been together for exactly 9 months and had announced their breakup on the day the baby was born. Another commenter claimed that the user was genuinely shocked by Pete and Kim's breakup. The user claimed that she had to learn everything about them as a couple against her will, but deep down, she was certain they were only in the game. Some believe that the breakup was inevitable, like the person who inquired whether Kim and Pete were expecting a child together. One fan wondered which 41-year-old woman starts family number 2 with a 28-year-old who is worth $1 billion less than her husband. Let's say this is all fantasy. Some claim that when Kim visited Pete in Australia in July, she hinted about the split weeks before it was official. Kim shared a meme on her Instagram stories that claimed women could distinguish between 200 shades of nude lipstick, but not red flags. She also shared a second enigmatic quote, according to which she occasionally wishes she could go back in time to feel a few things twice rather than change anything. On social media, other users expressed sympathy for Pete, saying that Kim had taken advantage of him for 9 months in a row and would still do so even after Pete made it clear that he was ready and willing to settle down. And when it comes to Kim using Pete, fans had pointed out that, first of all, when she hosted the Kardashians in October 2021, Kim shared that she made the first move on Pete after they appeared in the skit together. She made an effort to describe what happened with Pete. Kim claimed that she appeared on SNL and was just a vibe. As a result, she called the show's producer and asked, "Hey, do you have Pete's number?" They replied, "Yeah." Kim claimed that when she texted him, she had no intention of becoming romantically involved with him. They eventually started dating, and followers claimed that Kim dumped Pete after their relationship ended. According to a new report, Kim Kardashian may have had a different motive for ending things with Pete Davidson than originally reported about their hectic schedules and distance issues. After 9 months together, Kardashian allegedly felt that the spark between them had faded. Davidson is so sweet, but she wasn't ready for a serious relationship with him. Because Pete appeared to be genuinely interested in the relationship, the followers felt bad. For instance, on July 11th, Kim shared a collection of images on Instagram And keen-eyed viewers noticed that Pete had gotten the names Jasmine and Aladdin with an infinity symbol on his collarbone. Moreover, Pete had tattooed the letters KNSCP on his body, which stands for Kim and her kids, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. Along with Kim's name being branded on his chest, he also has the words, "My girl is a lawyer," written on his body. It's simple to say that Pete usually removes his tattoos following a breakup, but not a branding. When Kim told Ellen on her show what the branding meant to Pete, Kim even discussed it. Kim claimed that she believes Pete wanted something inadvertently present because he has tattoos. She claimed he wanted it to remain a scar and didn't want to get rid of it. Fans also claimed that Kim completely used Pete, who made it clear in a heart-to-heart interview that he wants to settle down and have children in the future. One person added that she hopes Pete doesn't act rashly because Kim used him to make Kanye jealous, even though Pete was serious and Kim was only using him for that purpose. According to the tweet, Kim and the Kardashians were interested in Hulu ratings while Pete searched for something worthwhile and serious. According to the tweet, they don't care if anything happens to Pete because they don't give a damn about Kanye's mental health. The follower references how Kanye made Kim dating Pete challenging. First, on the Drink Champs podcast, Kanye insisted that Kim was still his wife, claiming that he had never even seen divorce papers. Then he addressed his relationship with Kim on stage at the annual Thanksgiving gathering for the Los Angeles Mission. Kanye also criticized Pete after posting a TMZ article screenshot with the headline, "Kanye West says God will bring him and Kim back together, inspires millions," on his Instagram story. The next thing that happened was Kanye mentioning Pete in his song Easy from January 2022. In a music video, he even buried Pete alive. Kanye also made it clear through social media memes and posts that he didn't want Pete around Kim or his kids. On social media, Kim's fans claimed that she kept dating Pete for months only to make Kanye envious. Another person who concurred that Kim used Pete wrote that he would be blunt in his assessment. According to the user, Kim is an opportunist who took advantage of Kanye's association with black culture to get what she wanted from him. When she tried to re-enter the mainstream, she turned to Pete to help her re-enter whiteness. Pete may still be processing the relationship breakup, but we'll keep an eye out for anything he says afterward and report it to you guys. And that's a wrap. What do you think of this? Do you believe Kim was using Pete to cope with her breakup? And between Pete and Kanye, who do you think would make a lovely couple with Kim? Comment below. Let's engage. Thank you for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Goodbye. Till next time.